Hello everybody. I'm pretty excited because today is one of my favorite designer fragrances that I'm ready to review for you all. Now the thing is this thing has been reviewed to death, but not by me. And this is of course Dolce and Gabbana's Pour Homme, introduced in 1994. This to me is the cream of the crop for a designer. It is the best offering from Dolce and Gabbana for the men's side of things, in my very honest opinion. I love the one, but I love this one more. This could very easily be a signature scent for me. That's how much I like it. I've been through a 1.3 ounce. I sold my other 1.3 ounce, but I went through one, bought another one, and then I bought another bottle. I just can't go without this stuff. I love it that much. So, there's a 1.3 ounce available, a 2.5, and a 4.2. Let's get into the presentation. Here's the box. It's a beautiful box, velvet blue. Serial number right there, info, etc., etc., so on. Very nice box, soft. And here's the bottle. So yes, this is the newly formulated version. I did own the original, and I will get to the differences as the video goes on. Cap, sprayer. Sprayer works well. Actually, gotta turn it here. Sorry about that. Interestingly enough, there are parts of this fragrance that remind me of the powdery Barbasol-ish trait you get out of Penhaligon's Sartorial. In the opening, like a very fougere sort of feel mixed with citrus. The opening is orange leaves, orange, citrus, and neroli. The mid of this is where I really get excited, because this thing develops and gets like really smooth and has like a tingly sort of feeling in my nose. That's where the pepper and some of the spices come in. And then of course the base is like a vanilla and tobacco mixed with musk. This feeling of this velvet is actually what I get out of, like, if I had to put a texture to this fragrance, this is kind of what it reminds me of, with like the tickly sort of a feeling I get in my nose from this fragrance and the mid and dry down, which is interesting how, I don't know if they did this on purpose, but it definitely reminds me of the packaging. That soft, velvety sort of a feel, like you can just tell. In any case, so the differences between the new formula and the original formula. There isn't much. The new formula has more pepper going on in it. I could see how in the beginning you might be turned off by that pepper, and it's actually made me sneeze before, in all honesty. The original version lasts longer by like 2 or 3 hours, projects better for a little bit longer, and it is smoother. Smoother and has a better tobacco base. Other than that, it's virtually the same fragrance. Just think of it this way. It doesn't last quite as long, doesn't project quite as well, a little bit more spice and a little less tobacco. It's almost the same thing, though. You really wouldn't be able to tell the difference if you were not a veteran in the game. I'm being dead honest. I don't think you could really tell too much of a difference. So, versatility with this fragrance. First of all, I would recommend 25 and up, as this is sort of a mature fragrance. I absolutely find it stunning, though, and I'm 21, so let's not forget that. Wear what makes you happy. But I would suggest 25 and up, young professional, or even a nice going out fragrance. This stuff is sexy to me. It's sexy, clean-cut man. Fragrance, once again. I would suggest it primarily for fall and winter, but it is a very good year-round scent. It doesn't get cloying in the winter, or in the summer, I mean, or spring. So it's definitely an all-year-round fragrance, but it feels like it would be a fall and winter fragrance based off of how it smells. This is definitely, I would say, like an aromatic oriental, as there are even fougere would be thrown in there. This is an interesting one. I get all sorts of things going on in this fragrance. The spiciness, the sweetness, powderiness, all sorts of things going on. It's just a well-rounded scent. It's a masterpiece in my eyes. This just reminds me of someone who's wearing a suit, got the scruff look going on, nice glasses. What it reminds me of, young professional, would be the best suited person to wear this fragrance. And definitely a great pickup for the older gentleman out there. I think this would be a great pick for anyone that's 35 and older. Although, I mean, this has got to be virtually one of the best well-rounded scents that I've come across as far as age, what it could be used for. It's just that well done, in my opinion. So, as I said, projection and longevity aren't as great as the original. So what do I get out of it? For the first couple hours, this projects very well. I spray this on my clothes as well. I do about 4 sprays with this. One on the front of the neck, one on the back of the neck, one on each arm, set to go. And the longevity is 8 hours plus for me, so it's doing well. It's above average. I would say average is about 5-6 hours. Above average for me. So that's good. It's all, this fragrance it's very well rounded in all points. You know, versatility. It smells great. You're gonna get compliments. You're gonna smell this all day long. It's good for work. It's good for clubbing. It's good for the bar. It smells great. It would be in my top 10 best designer fragrances ever created to this day. I will not be able to go without a bottle of this. If it's ever discontinued, I'll be one sad, unhappy camper. It'll be like pouring out and I'm trying to set up a tent. That's the day it'll be. I absolutely love this fragrance. Do not hesitate to check this out at your local Macy's or Sephora, as you will not be disappointed with this, I don't think. It's definitely unique. I hope you all enjoyed, and I will talk to you all later. Bye.